Welcome to the Zelda Mailbag, where we answer your Zelda or Nintendo-related questions. Today, Abigail here says, if Zelda is playable in the next Zelda game, what abilities should she have that differs from Link's? First thing, don't know who Link's is. Second thing, Zelda's playable in every Zelda game.
Jeez.
They've forgotten apostrophe.
Zelda is playable in every
Well, excuse me, princess.
No, so what do you guys think about that? Like, there was the interview really quick where Aonuma, after Breath of the Wild, said that he wanted, well, even before Breath of the Wild, when it was just known as Zelda Wii U, he said that he wanted to make a 3D multiplayer Zelda game. All the multiplayer Zelda games have been 2D.
Just don't make it single Joy-Con.
What?
I don't want it to be a single Joy-Con.
Oh, yeah. Single Joy-Con.
Or just like one Joy-Con each? No.
Yeah.
No. Zelda deserves better than that. That's
So,
all I'm saying, guys.
with this game, if he finally does, like if Nintendo's like, no, Aonuma, you're not making a multiplayer Zelda game. We need money, not creativity. I don't know. So if he finally does get to make the multiplayer Zelda game, and you can play as Link and Zelda, or one or the other, what would you guys feel or think about that? Like, do you think it's time that we could swap out between Link and Zelda? In the game that Josh didn't play, there was a segment in Majora's Mask where you could
Why
switch.
are you calling me out on the second part? These people didn't know about the first part.
All right. Okay. No, but there's a part in Majora's Mask. There was a side quest where you had to go in this little mini dungeon, and it was like the rooms were separated by like a giant
Just like a
wall or
conveyor belt
something.
in the middle of the room.
Yeah.
That separates them, yeah.
And you could swap between Link and Cafe or Cafe.
Cafe?
Yeah, whatever his name
I don't
was.
know.
Purple-haired dude. You could switch between them. Like, you'd have to go step on a block with Link, and then you'd have to go step on a block with him.
I feel
If
like
Zelda
Spirit
does
Tracks
that,
is almost a better comparison, though. Because in that game, you could actually, like, basically toggle between playing as... only in the dungeons, but you could toggle between playing
Zelda.
as Zelda. Ghost Zelda still counts, though.
Yeah. So, Josh, since you are our guest, what are your thoughts on that? Would you like it more if you could play as Zelda?
I like options.
Cool.
Right? Like, I'm down. I'm not like, no, this is a boys' game. We should play as Link. No, of course not.
This is a man's game, John.
Yeah. Only men
Come
collect. Only men can collect flower people.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. No, I mean, it ultimately depends on the gameplay. Like, are they going to make, like, is there the potential for some co-op? Is, what's the story? Like, if they're adventuring together, then by all means, right? Like, all the past games have always been about rescuing her, right? I mean, that's the majority of them anyway. And so,
Game that Josh never played. You don't have to.
spoilers. Dude, really?
This is a different video, Daniel. They don't know.
Man.
Go on.
Cut it out and post.
Go on.
No, so I mean, and I think it would be great is if if there is that co-op aspect of it, cool. If not, if you are still adventuring together, that she may have some abilities that Link doesn't have, and that in order to solve certain puzzles, you've got to switch over to her character and then back and forth, and she may have some strengths that are Link's weaknesses, and vice versa. Like, I'm all for it. Like, let's explore that. Like, I mean, why not?
Yeah, I'm down as well. Especially, I really like the idea of having the two playable characters and swapping between them. And I think it'd be cool. Like, at the end of the first game, we see in that sort of cutscene that Link gives the Sheikah Slate back to Zelda. She's handling it when they're talking again, right? So it'd be very cool if maybe Zelda retains sort of the runes that we obtained in the first game. And so we still kind of have that sort of style of gameplay. And meanwhile, Link maybe gets new abilities or new items and things, or whatever the hand thing that we don't really know what that's about yet. It gives Link some new abilities. So we still have like basically still carrying over the abilities we got in the last game, and then being able to bring some new ideas, new abilities in with Link, and then having the two characters who play really differently from each other. Maybe Link can climb things Zelda can't, or something like that, or maybe she just doesn't want to. I don't know.
Let's just call it The Legend of Link. Have him get captured and just play as her the whole time.
Sure. Hand grabs him. She falls down. There you go. Yeah. So there's a lot of cool potential here. It's very open-ended, but yeah, if they do make it a co-op sort of experience, don't make it just slide that Joy-Con off and hand it to your pal, and now your guys are both playing Zelda. Because I mean, you could do that, I guess, but there's not enough buttons. There's not enough buttons, guys. I need of my full controller. You're just gonna have to get another controller for this.
It goes on rails at that point. You just swing it around to move the sword. That's it.
There you go. Swing the whole Switch around.
Alexis in the chat says it's the hand from the toilet. The one that's on Ganondorf.
It's got to be the hand from the toilet.
Yeah. No, it's Tingle's ghost hand tickling the corpse of Ganon.
This went a direction I was not prepared for.
So, Josh, were you able to find a question in the chat or the Google Doc? Or Daniel?
Let's see here.
There are lots of questions in the Google Doc.
Yeah, in the Google Doc. Let's go back to that one then. Let's here we go. Let's see here.
There's some that are very old. Some fresh ones near the bottom. Just so you know.
The fresh ones are near the bottom. Good.
Oh yeah.
Good to know. Good to know. Let's see here. I'm gonna go back to the chat. I saw a question about Animal Crossing. Asking opinions on Animal Crossing.
All right.
So I'm gonna pull that one because I'm an Animal Crossing fan, right? So
you have an Animal Crossing podcast.
It says, "What do you guys think of the new Animal Crossing game? Personally, not a fan of the crafting, being able to dig up entire trees, and the shaders." So for me, I was surprised by the fact that we were doing crafting, and that it seems like it's going to be a lot more on the front end of the game versus some end game, which I was kind of assuming they would have a little more focus on, and I'm okay with it. Like, the thing with Animal Crossing is I play it so much, I always run out of stuff to do. So the longer it takes to get stuff the way, to get it up to full capacity, I'm down. And there were so many other things that really excited me, like decorating side and things like that. Like, I can't wait. And I think, based on like the size of the map that you can see is massive, and just just so much, like seeing it in HD, like I'm pretty excited about Animal Crossing. So, and digging up the entire trees, I could see where that would kind of be that could kind of bug some people. But when I realized that means I could easily plant that tree back somewhere else, that was actually like, wait a minute, because I like to go for the perfect town, and so you've got to count spaces. You've got to make sure that each tree is spaced perfectly. If I could just dig them up, and without having to try to grow another one, sign me up. I'm all about it.
All right. Daniel?
I like it. I've never Animal Crossing, so I can't speak to the subject all that much. People are going to hate me. Twitter's on fire again. First it's the tree.
Now I'm waking up angry tomorrow.
No, all the comments on this video is going to be like, you don't like Majora's Mask. You don't care about the tree not looking good. You don't play Animal Crossing.
Do you not care about anything?
But actually, no,
it's the meme of that dog at the dinner table, and his house is burning down behind him. He's like, everything's fine.
This is fine. Yeah.
It is. The tree is fine.
The crafting actually looked pretty neat. I don't see an issue with having more things to do in a game like that, because it's one of those games where potentially you could be putting a lot of time in over the course of years, right? So why not put more to do? If that means being able to build things in that sort of crafting setting, then sure. I think Animal Crossing is a good fit for it. People were sad it wasn't in Zelda. Why not put it in Animal Crossing? So,
and I'm not sure it's going to last the entirety of the game. Like, I think we'll have the ability to craft some, but I think early on it's important because you're making your tools, you're making a lot of things. The game is, if it doesn't get to a point where you're just buying goods again, I'll be surprised. right? Like, so I think it's just stuff that we're going to be doing early on that just gives us. It's like before, all you did was start the game, fish, collect bugs, and collect fruit to pay your debt off. Now it's like, wow, now you're actually like building something if you want to, and going collecting different pieces of wood to be able to build this or that. So I mean, I trust them, right? Like this game's been in development for quite some time. It's in good hands as far as I'm concerned, and I know I'll make the most. It's my New Leaf is my most played game on my.
Wow. All right.
Yeah, I know. Are you surprised by that? Be honest.
Nah. maybe. Like over Mario Kart? I don't know.
It's over Mario Kart. Yeah.
All right.
All right. I think like 75 hours. So.
Like that's your total playtime on that, or?
Oh no, it's 300.
It's 75 hours over Mario Kart. Oh wow. I'm afraid to show you my playtimes for Zelda on my Switch.
Are they more than my Mario Kart? That's the question.
On
Switch.
That's a good question.
I don't know. About 400.
Oh no, it's more.
The thing,
740 hours on Breath of the Wild.
Wow,
dude, that's amazing. You are on the right podcast.
You might say I liked the game.
we were going to make a video at E3, but we kind of didn't have time for it. It's kind of long to get into, but I'll send you the basic description of it. But it was a hilariously stupid video. It was going to be great.
It had a lot to do with me playing too much Breath of the Wild.
Yeah. So with
just
Animal,
you sitting on the stairs and like all the places at E3 instead of enjoying anything.
Something like that.
Just something like Breath of the Wild.
Zelda. Don't talk to me.
But with Animal Crossing, the thing I'm looking forward to is exactly how much I will be able to go to my friend's town, or they will be able to come to mine, and we terrorize each other's town just by like ruining things.
Oh, that's good. Remind me not to invite you over to my perfect town.
He's gonna dig up all your trees, man.
Like, if I catch somebody running in my town, they're gone. Like, do not run through my flowers.
Yeah.
Like,
just like the woman from Breath of the Wild, don't step on the flowers.
Yep. Yeah, I don't mess around when it comes to the flowers.
Nice. What is it? Doesn't have Korok seeds. Oh, Breath of the Wild 2, they don't want Korok seeds. Yeah, that's good.
Animal Crossing has Korok seeds now instead.
Yeah. No, so Daniel,
they
pick
took it out of Zelda.
Pick our final question for the podcast.
Our final question, actually, is gonna come from. Let's see, actually, there was a good one. There was a good one from the Discord. Vampimina asked, "What is the best thing about a Zelda game you dislike, and the worst thing about a Zelda game that you love?" It's a hard question.
So a bad thing from a Zelda game that we love, and a good thing from a Zelda game we hate.
Yeah. Now, I don't know if I hate any Zelda game. Even Zelda 2. I don't think I would say I hate. The game frustrated me at times, but
I got one. I got one. I loved A Link Between Worlds. I mean, hate's a hard word, but I disliked the ability to rent the items and break the. I disliked that.
I agree with that.
It made the game too. It just made it too easy, and it took away the sense of exploration.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was no huge like surprise or sense of achievement once like you go into a dungeon and there's some stuff that you can't do, and then you fight the mini boss. You beat the mini boss. You get the item. Now you can go back and do the stuff that you've seen earlier. There was nothing really like that. It was just like, oh, you have the item. The dungeon's completely open. Go for it.
No, I'll even argue against my. You could play the game without renting the stuff, and then you'd have that ability. But
I don't even. Time.
You would.
Yeah.
But that may fix that. Fix that.
All right.
Sure.
And do you have something that you love about a Zelda game? Yeah, about a Zelda game that you hate.
if you hate one.
That I love
Or
about a Zelda
dislike.
game that I hate.
Hate's a strong word.
I'm having a hard time. I think this applies. I loved Phantom Hourglass, but I gotta say the game I hate. I disliked the Spirit Tracks, but I
What? All right, we're never.
I disliked how I stopped playing it because I'm like,
oh really?
I'm literally going in a lot. Like I'm stuck to these tracks. I can't get off these tracks.
Mhm.
I used to be able to go on the ocean and go where I wanted. Now I have to go where the train takes me. I'm annoyed by this.
Okay. Okay. See, I felt the opposite. I felt that the tracks were more refined, than like the controls on the boat for Phantom Hourglass always bothered me. Just like trying to go, I can draw a straight line, so my boat's going in the ocean like, it was a bad time. Lineback, he's a sailor, he's getting seasick in the back.
Okay.
But anyway.
All right, do you have
This is
any,
a hard
Daniel?
question. I'm like digging.
It is
like,
a hard one.
And it's not that I hate, Spirit Tracks. It's just I know I didn't finish it because I got annoyed by that fact.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't. It's kind of, there's. I mean, I haven't played every Zelda game. I haven't completed every Zelda game, so I can't. There's some things I can't.
Yeah.
I can't answer. I can tell you. Oh. No, that's loved and hated again. I can't. I don't know.
Okay.
I think
Sure,
like
another.
Give us another
little
one.
elf in the beginning of Ocarina of Time that wouldn't let you go past
Yeah.
everything.
Oh,
He was
Mido.
so angry. Like
Oh.
I just wanted to chop that guy up.
Yeah, there was a lot of moments in
He's a
Ocarina
big
of Time
bully.
where I'm like, dude, I have a sword. Can you get out of my way, man?
Your angry face
Yeah.
versus my sword is not going to be
Even-
it's not going to end well for
Even
you.
when you're an adult and you're running through the Lost Woods, he's like, no, can't let you through unless you know a song. It's like, what's that going to help?
It's like, dude, he's half your height. Just like move him. Just pick him up and
Yeah,
move him.
it's like when you were 7 years old, you literally killed a giant fire-breathing Dodongo. You're an adult now. This kid's going to stop you?
No, tie that kid to a Epona and just make him ride around the field.
Just make him. Send her out.
Bye.
I'll call you when I'm done.
Yeah. What about you, though, Daniel?
Okay, so a thing I like about a Zelda game that I dislike, probably it is hard. Okay, so Phantom Hourglass is not necessarily a game I dislike, but it's on the bottom of my Zelda list, just because I think pretty much every other Zelda game has a little bit more to offer. But I really liked some of its item usage. It was really unique, and the way, in particular, they use the grappling hook in that game is very creative. Like, you took this item from Wind Waker, where it's just like, okay, it's a rope swinging it's a rope swing that you can take with you, so that's cool. But then they make it like, okay, well, now you can use it to grapple to new places, and now you can grapple between two posts and slingshot yourself to new places and use that to deflect a boss's lasers. Okay, bye, Jesse. See you later, dude. And
He found Tingle just right through.
it's Tingle. Just coming right through. So anyways, I wouldn't say I'd hate or even really dislike Phantom Hourglass. It's just definitely, it's on the bottom of my list, but that's something I really like about the game. It's just very creative in that sense. Something I disliked about a game that I love, not at the top of my list either, but Skyward Sword is a Zelda game I really liked. But you know what I did not like?
Motion
The
controls.
dowsing. No, actually I'm fine with motion controls. Dowsing, man. Dowsing kills me. It's like, okay, now you're like tied to a little radar. You gotta point your sword to and like follow the beeping,
Oh,
Where's the sense of exploration if you literally just follow the beep?
Right.
You
Yeah,
know,
like
just-
why is the Master Sword a metal detector? Like what is
Exactly.
why do I feel like a dad on the beach right now? Like this is not the adventure I was looking for.
No, like they could leave those portions of the game where it's like, yeah, you have to find this item or something. They could leave that in there, and take out the dowsing, and the game would be better for it because you're actually having to search and explore for whatever it is you're looking for. Hi, Layla. So
Say hi.
Look how happy she is.
hi, Layla. Oh, the headphones, right? Hi, Layla. How you doing?
Hello, little girl.
How are you? How you doing?
What? How you? What, Layla? How are you? You good? Oh, good. That's a very pretty smile.
Yeah. Were you watching Pokemon? How was it? Oh, Jesse, my heart can't handle it. She's so cute. Oh, there you go. That's how you get the subs. Oh.
Where do we even go from here? Like,
I
what?
don't know.
How can we hate anything now? There's so much.
Can't.
There's just so much. Cute
What
in the
does she think of the
podcast.
tree texture?
I don't know. So the thing that I would, since Daniel mentioned Phantom Hourglass, I would go with if I think a lot more people would enjoy Skyward Sword if it didn't have the motion control. I think it has a really great soundtrack, a really great story, some great dungeons and everything, great puzzles. But the motion controls, I think, is something that kept a lot of people from playing it. And then the thing about the Zelda game that I dislike, that I like, is I would say.
Did she just lick your Switch?
Did you lick it?
Did she? I think she did.
Don't lick it. Don't lick it.
Don't lick the Switch.
All the cartridges.
Definitely don't lick the cartridge. That was a thing. People were doing that.
And then a thing about... No, so the Skyward Sword thing was the thing that I disliked about a game that I loved. So something I liked from a game that I disliked would be...
It's a hard question.
I like
picked a hard one.
switching back and forth between Link and Zelda and Phantom Hourglass, right? Or no,
That was
Spirit Tracks. Yes,
that was Spirit. Y'all both don't like Spirit Tracks. I'm so
I like it more than
heartbroken.
Phantom Hourglass, but it's the same, like the same reason a lot of people don't like Skyward Sword because of the motion controls. I think those games would have been a lot better if traditional controls were optional. So that would be mine. So Daniel, pick your last question to end it.
Last question. Okay. Well, last question should probably go to. This comes from Amanda, who is a Patreon supporter.
Yeah.
So, if anyone's watching, if you guys are like, hey, I threw in my question like 6 years ago, and you guys never got to it because we have so many questions. So I'm putting the plug in here. If you guys want to guarantee your question gets answered, check out Patreon, because we'll make it happen just for you guys, because you're special and we love you, and we love everyone, especially Layla. So, but Amanda asks, recently watched your biggest mysteries of Ocarina of Time video. What do you think the biggest mysteries of Breath of the Wild are? So I'm just gonna go ahead and jump in. It's the Zonai ruins. All this, not just the area called the Zonai ruins, but all of the ruins that sort of fall under that category, like the Zonai race. There's a bunch. The labyrinths as well are among them. What? Who are these people? Who are these Zonai people? Where did they come from? Where did they go?
Yeah.
Etc. Don't finish the song. So
I was like, "God, no, Joe!
don't do it.
God, no, Joe! Don't do that to me. You can't throw that softball and then not expect me to go, God, no, Joe! Oh my gosh!
But yeah, that's my big mystery.
Daddy?
What about you, Josh? What's your big mystery in Breath of the Wild?
It's been 2 years since I played that game. My biggest
Lots of time to
mystery
soak up a good mystery.
why I haven't gone back to it. That's my biggest mystery.
That's a good question. I've gone back to it. Why haven't you?
because I talk more about games than I play them. That is like that's the truth. The truth. I stream Mario Kart on the regular right now. I did Smash for a while, and now I don't. It's hard to go. Once I got as far as I liked. I really enjoyed it, and I'm sorry for your. I hope this doesn't change your Patreon. It's fine.
Amanda, unsubscribe for Patreon.
I'm so sorry.
Amanda.
There was no great mystery left for me.
Oh no.
Maybe why is there 900 Korok seeds I have to find? How about that? Is that a good mystery? Why?
That's great.
That is a good one.
That bird's falling on me.
Why is the reward for getting all 900 not something amazing? That's the question. Because if you go through and get all 900, you should get more than like the golden poop.
Oh yeah. You should get more than that.
Is that a funny word?
Golden poop.
Yeah.
What?
When you get all 900 Korok seeds, the giant Korok, he gives you a piece of golden Korok
Daddy,
poop.
I can climb on them.
That's
Daddy.
that's your reward.
Should
You
I
put it up
use
next to Ganon's sword in your house, or
Daddy.
No, for
No,
some
you can't
reason
do anything
it
with it.
allows you to have a
Oh,
longer sword beam.
neat.
I don't know why the golden poop allows you to do that, but it does. That's a mystery.
Daddy.
Why doesn't
That's-
Link hoard all the golden poop? He just goes around to all 900 Koroks and is like, hey, if you have any more of that.
Okay, here's my question. Hestu tells you that he
Should I
needs the
climb
Korok
up here?
seeds. Mystery time. He needs the Korok seeds to put in his maracas, right? Why is he keeping poop in his maracas?
Maybe
That's a pretty good mystery. Hestu has some serious problems. There's so many things you could put in your maracas.
these must be really dense seeds.
They must be. They're hard as rocks.
Yeah. This is another great mystery. Wow. I didn't. We're gonna unlock the truths of Breath of the Wild tonight. We have another album. Let me get onto Reddit here. We gotta get to the bottom of this.
Daddy, I wonder what's inside the treasure chest.
I want to know what she's playing, Jesse.
Ukulele.
Nice.
They
Resident
sent
Evil.
us the codes the other day.
It's a Resident Evil. Which one?
Daddy,
4.
Oh, the best one. Oh, it's my favorite. That's
so
my favorite.
my
How's
real mystery.
Outlast, Layla?
Outlast. No. No. But I did play it before she was born. My question for Breath of the Wild, biggest mystery. Why? No.
no.
So in game, if you pay attention to the actual lore, the Zora seem to just come in from nowhere. And it doesn't really say why. And then even in like the official book that you buy, the creating a champion or whatever, that's supposed to give all the backstory to Breath of the Wild. It has like Princess Ruto became a sage or whatever,
huge
and then a
gap in
huge
their
gap
history.
of nothing. And then so that would be mine.
In fairness, a lot of the races sections have
wouldn't
pretty big
wanna
gaps in
clap.
it like that, but it's still a mystery. It just means it's one of many. Too many mysteries. Not enough time.
I think the other mystery is, why did everybody love that prince so much?
Sidon? Why wouldn't you? He's a hunk.
He's a hunk.
He's a hunk, but he believes in you. What's not to love?
He's a hunk.
Don't you want a big
Goals.
strong man to come up, wink and smile, and tell you that he believes in you?
There's nothing I want more now.
There you go. That's why everyone loves Sidon.
Okay. All right. I can't believe this is like, I'm gonna sleep better than any other night tonight after this. This is so great.
Just close your eyes and just imagine him just that I believe in you.
I might open the amiibo just to see if I can get him to wink.
There's a side on Amiibo that I don't know
Oh,
about.
Daddy.
Well, the fish. I don't know.
That's his sister, man.
Oh, it is. It's in the cage back there. I don't know which one's there.
Oh no.
I got him in the first run. Forgive me.
Oh.
I actually thought it was him the whole time. I didn't realize.
Oh
it was him.
no. It's her,
I'm
man.
actually sad now.
Oh no.
Yeah.
There should be one.
That's what I thought.
Maybe. There's a whole nother Zelda game coming out. It's not too late, Nintendo.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not too late.
Do they love Amiibo or not? It's hard to say.
I love Amiibo.
Mario Maker doesn't.
Alexis says
Daniel-
Sidon is Keanu Reeves. That's why everyone loves him.
He's breathtaking, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, he is. Josh, I see you got your 30th anniversary Mario Amiibo behind you. This isn't a mailbag question. I'm just curious if you said you got a case there. What kind of Amiibo collection are we talking here?
Oh, I'm only missing the Mega Yarn Yoshi. That's it. All in box.
Holy hell! Can I come to your house?
Yeah, that closet right there. They're all. Well, there's some stacked up over here. When I was playing Smash a lot, a listener of the Smash Bros. Cast sent me this, and then I had to fight it. Like, he trained the amiibo on this, and then I had to fight it on stream. So that was kind of fun.
Hey, that's actually really cool.
Yeah, it was.
I've got 2 of that one. I've got clearly a few amiibos, but I also don't have the Mega Yarn Yoshi. But I'm missing quite a few Smash Bros. And Animal Crossing.
You see the Inklings behind me there?
Oh yeah. Oh, I see him.
So this one I spent $100 on eBay for, which makes me sad. But it was $300 at one point, so I was glad to get it for $100. I walked into GameStop last Sunday and they had that other 3-pack. Now I've had the other 2 as individuals, right? But never the green and orange squid. So I got that at retail. It is a 2015 box. Like it was in a GameStop warehouse and they just happened to ship it. And I walked in as they put it out.
I did a similar thing with you probably see at the top there. I've got the Octoling 3-pack.
Mm-hmm.
And I was looking for that for ages, couldn't find it, and I would find it online, except it was like way marked up.
Yep.
And then one day, I walked into an EB Games, and there they had it, retail price.
Love it.
And I got it for $24.99, and I was like, I could have bought it online for 4 times as much, but I played the long game and it paid off.
There you go.
Yeah. Same with my Martha Amiibo, also out of stock for so long.
Mm-hmm.
Could not find it for under $80 online.
Yikes.
And I walked into a Best Buy one day, and there was retail price at Best Buy, $12.
Love it.
All right. Sorry to cut you guys short, but we're gonna have to.
Sorry. Are we flirting too much here?
No, it's. I thought she would stay occupied the whole time, but
That's
since we're getting
okay.
close to the end of it,
I
anyways.
think we're pretty well at the end here. We've abandoned the mailbag. We're just now charming each other.
Did everybody answer the last question? Yeah,
I think so.
All right.
Yeah. We all got our weird mysteries.
With that, Josh, go ahead and let everyone know again where they can find you.
Yeah.
Everywhere online, guys. It's N64Josh. Whether that be Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, YouTube, it's all N64Josh.
Now,
put out a lot of Nintendo content.
Do you have an exclusive Snapchat for certain
Premium
Snapchat? If you go to my Patreon, there's a tier for my Snapchat.
Is it a thirst trap?
It's nothing but pictures of my beard in different angles.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Gibbs and Alexis might be into that.
Oh yeah.
I think they were talking about the beards earlier. So Daniel, where can people find you?
So Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube. I am Capt Burgerson, CaptBurgerson. Like you got a captain, you got a burger, son. So there's no comma for son, but yeah, I put out, I live stream on Twitch twice a week. My stream gets archived on YouTube, and I also try and upload some neat original stuff on there as well. Otherwise, you can also, if you just want to talk to me, I'm on Jesse's Discord, just ping me or whatnot, and yeah, hit me up. That's all I got to say about that. Otherwise, I'm here on this podcast every week, so it's the best place to listen to my voice.
All right, and
who are you, Jesse?
I can't make one.
It's okay, Layla. I am Layla's father. No, I am that, and I am GameOverJesse everywhere. Just as Josh. YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, everywhere is / or at GameOverJesse. Feel free to follow me there, but please don't. Go follow Burgers Media and follow N64 Josh. They deserve it.
No, follow this guy. He's a good guy.
He's too humble. Too humble.
And with that, thank you everyone for watching. All 40 of you, it looks like. I don't know how many are watching on Twitch, but thank you.
Thank you, guys.
To everyone who stayed past midnight, if you're on my coast of America. But if you're near Daniel, it's still at 9. Yeah. All right, thank you all for watching, and with that, we are out.
Daddy?
Bye.
Bye,
Can I
everybody.
go to bed now?
That's what we're ending, so we can go to bed.
All right.
Hey everyone, it's me again, Elia Rose. I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching this video. And you know what? If you're a fan of videos like this, you should totally subscribe and give this video a like and comment below to let us know what type of videos you would like to see us create in the future. And if you would really like to support all of us here at the GameOverJesse channel, please consider purchasing a GameOverJesse t-shirt or becoming a Patreon at patreon.com/GameOverJesse, where you can receive many rewards, such as getting shoutouts, having any topic or theory that you select discussed on the podcast or made into its own video, having your question answered, joining on as a guest on the podcast, and playing with us during our Twitch live streams at twitch.tv/GameOverJesse, and much, much more.